first we met mainly online.
Then one fine day he texted me asking me that he will give me a call and what is the good time to, to reach out to me.
I thought she was cute, so she left me a number and I was like, hey, why not, let's give her a call. And I called her and the conversation went really well and I really loved her voice. That was a really good beginning.
And then we talked over the phone for 30 minutes. I still remember we didn't have much to talk. We talked about weather, we talked about East Coast, West Coast, our likes, dislikes.
I can't believe my fantasy has finally come true.
And then he asked me that how should we proceed, how often we should talk. And then we talked for I think 2 or 3 times. And then I said him, no, we are not going to talk, we will meet.
So spring break, March 1st week, I flew out to San Francisco. I told her I was going to come by to keep a day open so we could meet. Ended up being a really awkward first date. I was tired, really exhausted by the time I got to her place.
And he made me wait for 1.5 hours. He gave me time 7 o'clock and he reached there around 8:30.
And she was waiting outside the restaurant by the water, waiting for me, and I walked right past her. Didn't even notice. I went inside the restaurant and saw the restaurant almost empty because it was really late in the night, almost 8:30. And I was like, okay, is she not here yet? Because I was already late, and then she came in and she was like, you walked right past me and you didn't even see me. And I was embarrassed a bit, but we continued after that.
One challenge that I faced was that I have to start the conversation, and I was trying to, carry on the conversation, and he was very quiet, very serious, quiet kind of a person.
The conversation was good. She actually tried to make it a little bit light, but I was exhausted. And I don't know, because we had started off a little bit awkwardly, I never really could open up to her, not on that first date.
God must have smiled upon me the day I met you. You are the most beautiful in every way. Everything you do and everything you say. If I was ever frozen in time, it wouldn't matter how, when or why it would be. As long as I knew that you were next to me, frozen in time for eternity.
From our second date, we talked a lot. We got to know each other. He is a very simple person. His simplicity, he's genuine person. It was very, very evident with the conversation.
Glad to see each other. The lunch date went really well, and I realized that she was really a very honest girl, somebody very simple, not pretentious, and I started liking her then. So she enjoyed, and she started, at that time opening up even a little bit more. She said, you're flying back tomorrow morning, and she insisted that if possible I should stay back a little bit longer. She said, ho sake to ruk jao thoda aur. And then next day morning, of course, I had to fly out back to Virginia. And I went all the way to the airport. After I checked in, I was waiting for my flight. I started thinking that I still have another day before I actually need to start school. I can, skip a day. I don't really need to get back right away. Called the airline, tried to reschedule my flight, and luckily I was able to push it back a day. So I did that, and then called Hiti, said, I'm going to stay a day. Let's meet up. And then I insisted that I wanted her to come visit me in Virginia and if possible attend my graduation, which was coming up in May.
I was little skeptical because taking a vacation in my new job was not an easy thing. But somehow again he was able to convince me that I should come.
Hiti being there made it really special for me. I was really happy that she was able to make time, come be there for my special moment and special day. And then we decided we were going to do the wedding on 18th of July, and then here we are, all set to go.
I get so excited when I hold your hand. Just the slightest touch sends me right to heaven.
The only thing I ask of her is she's been an ideal daughter to her mother so far, and all I want her to be is the same, to be an ideal daughter to my parents. And maybe if I can ask one more thing of her is to maybe make me a little bit more like her, make me a little bit of a good person like she is, as we start to embark on this journey together.
I always wanted to marry someone who is man of principles, and he is one of that kind of a person. It's very difficult to get compliments on human qualities, and it's difficult to have people like him. So be kind, be generous, be the person you are.
Yeah, I forgot that it's supposed to feel like this. Inspire my desire and showed me what I missed. If I was ever frozen in time, it wouldn't matter how, when, or why it would be, as long as I knew that you were next to me, frozen in time for eternity. As life goes on, I pray I never take you for granted. From this moment on, I'll never let a single day pass without saying I love you. If I was ever frozen in time, it wouldn't matter how, when, or why it would be, as long as I knew that you were next to me, frozen in time.
From hundreds of fights to thousands of reconciliations to millions of laughters, we have been more than friends rather than brother and sister. You are and you always would be my best friend. I wish you all the luck for your married life. Trust me, I have found Purvang very friendly guy, and you guys look great together. You make an awesome couple, and may you have a fantastic journey of life together.
जो मेरी बेटी है ना, मैं उसको बहुत प्यार करती हूँ। बेटी के बारे में क्या बताऊँ, वो 7 समुंदर पार भी बैठी है, मुझे उस पर पूरा विश्वास है। वो मेरे पास ही है, वो मेरी हर बात समझती है, वो मेरे नज़दीक से नज़दीक है। मालिक दोनों बच्चों पर बहुत ही दया करे ताकि दोनों की अंडरस्टैंडिंग बहुत अच्छी तरह बनी रहे, और मैं ही इनको दुआ देती हूँ मालिक उन पर दया का हाथ ही रखता रहे।
तुम्हारा बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद हितेनु हीरा बनांदा, और तुम्हारा बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद हितेनु मेरे टपर विथ प्रेजेंट पास।
પુરવાંગ ને આટલો સારો બનાવવા માટે તમારો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર, અને મને તમારા કુટુંબમાં અપનાવવા માટે પણ આભાર. હું તમારી ઈચ્છાઓ પૂરી કરવા માટે પૂરો પ્રયત્ન કરીશ.
जय स्वामी नारायण।
राधा स्वामी जी।
जय स्वामीनारायण हिती बेटा, वेलकम होम। अमारा मीराणी परिवार में तारू खूब ज उष्माभर्યું स्वागत है। स्वामीनारायण भगवाननी कृपाथी मारी घणा समयनी इच्छा हवे पूरी थई छे। आ घर में हवे तू पहली दीकरी बनीने आवी छे ने दीकरी बनीने ज रहेजे बेटा।
पुरवांग बेटा, आज आप और हिती गृहस्थाश्रम में प्रवेश कर रहे हो। आज से आप दोनों की आत्मा का मिलन हुआ है। अब एक की खुशी दूसरे की खुशी है, एक का दर्द दूसरे का दर्द है। हमेशा एक दूसरे का साथ निभाना और एक दूसरे की खुशी का ख्याल रखना, इस घर के बड़े बेटे और बहू होने के नाते आप दोनों हमारे परिवार की जिम्मेदारी अच्छी तरह निभाओगे, ऐसा मुझे पूरा विश्वास है।
Hiti Bhavi, welcome to the family. Before you married Purvang, I used to crash at his place every now and then. I'll continue doing that so keep your couch empty for me.